What's happening? It's your boy R. Dot back with another one. You dig? Let's get straight into it, baby. Boom. All right, yo. Man, really what been on my mind today, man, is the Shedeur Sanders situation, man. And a lot of that comes from the type of things that I be saying. And that's why I really want to get into it, man. Like how the world try to dim your light. How the world really be afraid of your greatness when you really sure of yourself. It's not arrogant if it's the truth. How is it arrogant? See, it got to the point to where they tried basically blackballing him, acting like they gonna blackball him, like letting him know, trying to let him know that, okay, you think you this, you think you that, but let me show you what you not. You don't own none of these teams. If we don't want you here, you not gonna be here. Just because I can do that. Just because I don't like your attitude. Just because it's something about you. You know what I'm saying? Now, on paper, he's like one of the greatest college football quarterbacks of that season, of his career in college. You know? And it got to the point to where they even the Falcons defensive coordinator son actually prank called him. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with his character. They don't like his attitude. They don't like that, I guess, you know what I'm saying, he came from money. They don't like the fact that really they can manipulate him. Because Deion Sanders is one of the greatest that ever done it. He know the league. Then he took his talents into college coaching, showing that he's actually great as well at coaching. So whether they don't like Deion Sanders, they don't like prime time, or whether they don't like Shedeur Sanders' personality, the fact remained the same. He got a hell of an arm. His antics off the field is good. He's not a bad kid. He wasn't getting in trouble, drinking, smoking. You ain't heard nothing about him off the field. Nothing about him. So you mean to tell me the only thing that's about Shedeur Sanders is y'all don't like his attitude? What that sounds like to me is we can't manipulate you because you don't come from a poverty-stricken neighborhood. You come from money. And there's other quarterbacks that have came from money, like the Mannings. Their father was in the league, so I'm pretty sure they was pretty straight. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it seemed like it was a collaboration of everybody to humiliate him, to humble him. You see what I mean? Was he hurting anybody? Nah. He ain't hurt nobody. But just because he's so sure of himself, just because he rocked the way he rocked, you know what I'm saying? He throw his diamond, his rollie up. Yeah, he's a multi-millionaire. He made millions in college. Yeah, okay. He's a young man, bro. He's a young multi-millionaire. What you expect? So you mean to tell me because he need to humble himself, y'all collaborated together to try and humble him? The games that people play, bro. Just because Just because you're a certain type of way don't mean that everybody got to be that like that, man. Just because you rich and you humble with yours and you don't flaunt yours, that don't mean the next man a bad man because he do it. That don't make the man evil. That don't make the man need to be humbled. You know what I'm saying? Just because you feel some type of way about his antics, you gonna try to take that man's dream away from him? Just because of that? Most people don't even dream. Excuse me. Most people don't even have a dream. And then after everything, and then he was like the 144th pick, right? The 144th pick when he should have went first round. I knew for a fact he was going first round to Tennessee. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? If not that, Dallas. But after all that humiliation, guess what he did? Spoke. And did he rip their head off? Did he be arrogant about it? Did he, you know what I mean, try to stun on anybody? Nah, he was humble. He was humble. Humble. Spoke his truth. Know and recognize that the evil that's out here. Recognize the games that people play out here, man. Recognize that. He recognized that, he understood that, and guess what he did? He stiffened up. He tightened up. He was like, okay, I see what's up. I see what's up. It don't matter what level you on, man. You're gonna encounter these type of individuals. You're gonna encounter these people who want to feel like they're superior over you, over your energy, over who you are, over your mental, over your psyche, how you think, how you feel about yourself. It's going to be people in this world, no matter what level that you go on. I don't care if it's billionaire state. It is what it is. It's always going to be those people in this world who going to have to feel like they got to knock you down to their level. That should show you right there, man. Just because you got money, just because you got power, just because you got status don't mean that you're very highly insecure. I don't care if it was a single man's plan or a collaborative plan. That was some weak, insecure, sucker shit that they did. When they know damn well that boy should have been first round. Damn well Shedeur should have been went first round, bro. And then you got cats like the defensive coordinator, his son, of the defensive coordinator of the Atlanta Falcons. He gonna damn call up Shedeur Sanders and play like he's the GM for the New Orleans Saints. And then your dumb ass gonna damn record it. Live stream it. Like it's funny. That should let you know right there that it was some type of inside intel. It was like some type of inside thing, a job. Like it was like an inside joke trying to play with folk, bro. But you know what? But after all the bullshit, the shenanigans and they playing and the sellouts and all that, after all that, he still was humble. He still was humble. You know what I'm saying? And that's honorable in itself. That's honorable in itself. If anything, and you can tell it wasn't no press conference and no nothing like that. You can tell that his character, man, he is really a humble kid. You can tell. You can tell when he came out and spoke about it that he's really a humble kid. He's a God-fearing kid. He's a God-fearing man. You know what I'm saying? You can tell. You can tell he was raised right. You can tell. But at the end of the day, man, regardless of the fact, whenever you try to stop somebody from shining, and you try to shine, you only dim your own light. You only dim your own light when you try to stop somebody from shining. And when you trying to shine, you only dim your own light. The only thing gonna happen is he gonna show up and show out. Only thing gonna happen is he gonna take Flacco's spot. Only thing gonna happen is he gonna show up, show out, and show them how why. And make all of them look foolish. Make all of them look crazy. Man, this ain't nothing new. It's nothing new. The NFL has a history of not picking good quarterbacks. They you know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? Like, the list goes on, man. Dan Marino. The list goes on. The list goes on a lot of these people who went late in the draft and turned out to be great quarterbacks. Hall of Fame quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? So, regardless of the fact, man, when you have a purpose and you have a mission, and when it's something that you able to do to change lives and make things for the better, man, it's always gonna be some type of resistance, man. And that's when you know that you're doing it, and that's when you know that you on the right track. When all hell break loose, when you think that everything is going to be okay, everything is going to be all right, when you think that, okay, here's this blessing, that's when all hell breaks loose. But I think it's necessary. I think it's necessary for the simple fact that you got to understand that the value and you can really nurture it and really, you know what I'm saying, understand the position that you got. And I believe Shedeur Sanders understands the position he's in, and he doesn't take it for granted. I believe that. I believe that. I don't think his antics was no different from Johnny Manziel. I don't think his antics was no different. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. But you know, I'm overall, man, I'm glad he got drafted and he's in the NFL. I want to see them all, man. Colorado, you know, Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders, Shiloh Sanders. I want to see all them boys do it. You know what I mean? Because they program been criticized a whole lot because I really honestly and truly think a lot of people just doesn't like Deion Sanders, man. They don't like Prime. They don't like Coach Prime, bro. They just don't like how he is. And he's a God-fearing man. You know what I mean? That stand on principles, morals, and he knows the business. And he giving his son the game. And I think really what it is they messing with Prime. They really messing with, you know what I mean, Deion Sanders. But if I could say anything to Shedeur Sanders, man, don't let him kill your confidence, bro. And don't let him take your dream, man. Hold your dream strong. Keep on rolling, man. You already great. You already there. All you got to do is show up and show out, my dog. You feel me? But you already know how I do, man. It's your boy R. Dot, back with another one. You dig? Over and out, baby.